Just before we start the video, if you wouldn't mind, give us a like and a comment. It really does help my videos. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Right, let's get on with the video. Morning guys, how are we getting on? We all good? It is Saturday morning. What could be better than being on the bank when the sun's out? Yeah, we're at Mere Moor today. Come out with another YouTuber, Stu's Fishing, and also Phil, who's always with me anyway. So he's we've had a productive morning. There's quite a few stories to tell. Yeah, but I'll tell you about that on the next clip. But yeah, we're at Mere Moor. I've just cast out my rod. I've got everything set up, my bivvy and shelter, and going to cook some breakfast shortly. But we've just cast out. Actually, I didn't cast out, it's a lie. I used my bait boat because my arm's knackered. Put my bait boat and dropped out my hook length just over to the left hand side of this margin. There's like a little curve there. I feel like that's quite carpy, so I'm hoping we'll get something from there. And then my other rod is just to the far bank over to the right hand side. I'll show you the aerial shot now. I'm going to send so the drone's going up now. You can see there's two parts that I've told you where I've dropped it, on the left and on the right. I feel like these are the places are going to be quite good. Stu, however, who's just setting up over here. He's got his little shelter and he's just about to do his intros and everything else, the life and joys of being a YouTuber, setting up. He's got his 3 rods out today. Just helped him get that set out with the bait boat as well. So we've got one over to the left hand side, one to the middle under the tree, and one to the far right. So yeah, it should be a good day. And my mate Phil, who's down on the bottom, he's fishing with 2 rods, so it's got quite a wide bit of space down there as well. But yeah, quite a beautiful morning. Sun is coming over the hills.
And the geese are loud.
And the geese are very loud. But yeah, we should have a good morning hopefully. So I think I'm going to go and crack my stove on, have some bacon butties, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good 24-hour session.
So just before Phil set off on his maiden voyage to get his spod back, just wanted to let you know that he was actually spodding out and he actually lost it on one of the far banks. So we knew there was a boat in the area, so he thought he would take it on himself to go and get his boat back. So yeah, here he is.
Right, if anybody is watching this video, this is how not to lose your spod. He's going over and getting it.
How not to lose your spod, part 1.
How to get it back, part 2.
So fair play to him, he's actually retrieved his spod in his I mean, I've got a bait boat, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, proper bait boat.
Proper bait boat, mate. Loving it. Getting you out is going to be another mission. Right then guys, I am gonna show you my mix while I'm at it. I'll get this rod out. I keep getting mugged off by ducks, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Catching ducks. But my mix I've got is crushed up boilies, pineapple, with a bit of sweet corn and some OG fruit mix by Parker Bakes as well. So I'm going to get some of that out. I'm going to load it up into me bait boat. I'm not going to put too much, really. Oh. I'm going to get deep pellets as well. A little offering. And what I want to do is get it on the hook lamp as well. So there you go. Get that put on here. It's picking up. You do the honours, Phil. Yeah.
So this is probably my worst fear, to be fair. I've never hooked into a duck before. I think where I cast out to, it was quite a shallow part of the water, the swim, where a duck could probably see me at bright and vibrant wafters, and decided to have a bit of that. Yeah, it wasn't a nice thing to happen to me, to be honest. I've never hooked into a duck. It's not something I would intentionally do, but because I hooked into it, I had to get it in safe and sound. I mean, I didn't want it to be going around the pond with, I don't know, line round its neck or, you know, a hook in its beak. It really needed to be brought in and looked after. Once we got it on the bank, we took the hook and got the line around its neck clear and free, and then released it as usual, as normal. You would guess you would do, to be fair. But yeah, it was quite a strange feeling, not a great feeling, and yeah, for anybody out there, I'm sorry I hooked into a duck. It wasn't intentional, and yeah, it is what it is. No birds were harmed in this video.
Right here then. Do you want to grab that? Get that out.
Oh no.
Keep it up.
No, can't be pulling it back this way.
So yeah, at this point I wasn't having a good morning. Looks like another duck had tried to get me bait on the very shallow water I was playing in. Probably wasn't a good idea to play in that particular area, or both areas, so looks like I'm gonna have to move, I think, at this point. I think it's probably the best thing to do.
How are we getting on, guys? We all good? So unfortunately, you might notice I'm in a bit of a different swim. I've changed over to the right hand side of where Stu is. I decided, let's pack up and move. He's had about 3 or 4 carp in one particular area, so I thought it'd be best for maybe to try and chase the carp. So I've just cast out. I'll show you where I've put me 2 rods. I've got one just over to the left hand side here, and one just to the far end of the right, hoping on that little bit of embankment there we should be able to find something, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll have a carp on the bank at some time today, much needed anyway. We'll see how it fares, but yeah, I'll leave you at that, and hopefully I'll have a carp on the bank for you shortly. Cheers, my mate. It's looking good.
Need that.
Oh, come on. Hey?
That's better. But I always do keep the tip just under the water. Rise it down. Just on the surface and get it pulled around.
close that is to me.
Is that close to you?
That's fairly close to me.
Oh, that'll do you, mate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good spot there by them, that patch of reed as well.
You right, guys, how are we getting on? So it's about just gone past 8 o'clock. I put myself in my bivvy because it's far too cold for me at the moment. I mean, I'm a proper wuss. But yeah, the guys have gone to get into their own bivvies. I think we've had a free carp today on the bank. Well, Stu's had free carp on the bank, and me and Phil haven't produced anything at all, but there is the rest of the night. So, you know, fingers crossed and all that, and tight lines. But I think I'm going to probably get my head down for a couple of hours, I reckon, and get up at first light and have a recast if we've not had anything at all. But if we do have something during the night, then the next part will be me cuddling a fish, hopefully, or something along the lines. We'll see. But yeah, tight lines, guys. I'll see you in the morning.
So yeah, I got myself up nice and early after a very, very, very quiet night. I didn't have any knocks, didn't have any bites, didn't have any indications whatsoever. But I thought it was time that I needed to think about my strategy. I did only have a couple more hours left in the day, so I thought might as well use some PBA bags that I had ready made, ready tied up, and just get them out there. Don't know if the carp were holding down because of such a cold night. Either way, you know, you've got to try and move around and try and find them carp. So that's what I did. I got up bright and early and recast my lines.
Good morning, guys. How are we getting on? We all good? So this morning is a very frosty morning. Been really hard going all night. Didn't have any liners, didn't have any indications. I thought it'd be nice to move over to this side of the swim. Yeah, nothing happened, unfortunately. Nothing really to report. A bit sad, really, when nothing happens. What I can say, it was bloody freezing last night, and I was rather cold. But yeah, I've been up since 6, and I've just recast out for another hour or so, just to give it a bit of a whirl, see what happens. But other than that, yeah, is what it is. So yeah, nothing really to report. Sad times. I'm probably going to have a brew now, I reckon, and watch the world go by for about an hour and a half and slowly pack down. So yeah, if I don't catch anything, I'll leave you there, guys, and tight lines. Morning, guys, how are we getting on? We all good? So I think I'm going to probably call it a day. I've slowly started packing up my stuff. It's been an eventful 24 hours, being attacked by ducks, catching a duck. That's always an added bonus.
Seeing Phil go in by a boat.
Yeah, and obviously Phil going to save his spod on a boat. That was quite fun. Yeah, it's been a tough one, hasn't it, mate? Yeah. So I think I'm going to slowly pack up my stuff now. It's been pleasure fishing with Stu again. I mean, he's got plenty of fish on the channel anyway, so I'll put some of them videos up for you to see, or clips of them, and you can head over to his channel as well to check them out. Yeah, is what it is, isn't it? Tough times and all that. So
I will add something. He did try. He moved, so he didn't get lazy. Halfway through the session, he did go to the side of me where the fish were showing, where I've had 3 fish, and he's gone pretty much a couple of feet further down the island from where I was.
yeah,
it hadn't worked out. It did slow up last night. It went cold.
it went very, very cold last night.
Yeah.
I mean, my bivvy was actually dripping on me last night. I should have put my overwrap on, to be fair. I wasn't expecting it to go that cold, but yeah, sad times. Didn't catch one, but you never know. My rods are still in there, so you never know. There is a small chance before I go home.
A quick add-in, guys, for Colin's channel, What a Load of Carp. If you want to see him try any venues around the Cheshire area, Cheshire, Staffordshire-ish area, drop a comment, because if it's somewhere new for him, he may get a chance to go round to it.
Yeah.
So don't hesitate to drop. And like I say, I'm fishing with him a lot of times recently. So yeah, I'll also add North Wales and Mid Wales.
Apparently I'm going to Wales, so you never know. That's fun times. But yeah, before I go, guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving us a like, follow and subscribe, that'd be awesome. And also head over to Stu's channel and do the same if you wouldn't mind. Right, guys, I'll catch you later.